Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2016 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, for this reading I am using the Universal Tarot along with the magical messages from the fairies, oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and then also I'm going to be pulling you a Romance Angel oracle card by Doreen Virtue. I am using a Celtic Cross spread. I always use a Celtic Cross spread for all of my monthly tarot forecast. And as always, I do recommend that you watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you do not know what your rising or moon sign are, I do have linked below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. And Sag, if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. I do have my website listed below in the description bar. All right, Sag. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, Sag, I do have the Emperor. Very nice. So this is the overall energy for the month, Sag. So the Emperor, this is great. So for some of you, you could be definitely, you could be gaining more stability in your life in the month of December. For many of you, you could be moving towards bringing in more stability. The Emperor for me represents stability, security. He also represents success, abundance. He is an empowering energy. So for some of you, you could be taking back your power. You could be gaining control of a situation or taking back your power. When it comes to something, you could be coming out on top when it comes to something. The Emperor can also be, this could be your boss, this could be an older gentleman, this could be an older character, maybe an Aries or maybe even a Taurus individual that could be very significant. This could be a person that you're spending a lot of time with in the month of December. But this is for me, this is success, this is stability, this is control, this is an empowering energy. For some of you, I feel like you're taking back your power. You're moving towards maybe bringing in more stability in your life. Now, when I just lifted the Emperor, oh, that's interesting. I feel like it's important for me to mention that we have the Three of Swords underneath the Emperor. And underneath the, wow, look at this. Underneath the Three of Swords, I have the Lover's card. Wow. We have Justice. I have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so there could be some Sages that you could be dealing with something legal. You could be dealing with a situation that's dealing with three people. As a matter of fact, you have a few threes here in the spread. So for some Sages, you're maybe dealing with a situation dealing with three people. Whether that's a love triangle or not, this could be something business related. This could be something involving friends or family. But with that Three of Swords underneath the Emperor is a major arcana energy. It's an empowering energy. So for some of you, you're taking back your power or you're taking control of a situation. You're overcoming maybe that Three of Swords energy. And that Three of Swords energy for some of you can be heartache, can be disappointment, it can be pain or loss, absolutely. But you know, for some of you, it's not going to be. It's going to be you mentally exhausted or feeling torn when it comes to maybe a relationship, maybe a marriage, because we had Justice. Not knowing whether or not to maybe get a divorce or something like that. But this is you gaining back your power, taking back your power or control in some way. Now, and this is success as well. Now, right at the center, and this is energy that's either with you right at the start of the month of December or at the end of November, we have the Three of Wands crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, I see this earth energy here. So for some of you, you know, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual. Or, you know, something could be slow moving. With the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge position, the Knight of Pentacles is a forward moving energy, but, you know, he represents a much slower paced forward moving energy. So when his energy is at play, it is a bit of a process. So something could be slow moving. It could have something to do with an offer. For some Sagittarius, you could be waiting on an offer. This could be an offer from this Emperor character. This could be your boss. This could be an older gentleman. Or you could be waiting on something to take root. With the Three of Wands here, you could be waiting on your ships to come in, or for some of you, you're waiting for things to progress to the next level. The Three of Wands represents something taking root, or something progressing, something expanding or progressing to a new level. So for some of you, I feel like this is slow moving, but it's still progressing here. This could definitely be something related to career, or with the Knight of Pentacles, something to do with an offer. So for some Sagittarius, you could definitely be receiving an offer right at the start of the month, and something could be expanding or progressing for you, absolutely. And this could be within the workplace, or, you know, with money matters here. And for some of you, I feel like you're definitely progressing on from this energy here. At the foundation, which is the deep past, we have the Five of Cups. So this has already happened. This has already taken place. Now, for some of you, it can still be an ongoing energy. You could be still dealing with some pain, some heartache, absolutely. But you can see here how there's 3 spilled cups, and this person is facing those 3 spilled cups. So, you know, this individual is very focused on what they've lost or what they no longer have, not realizing they still have 2 cups up right here. So there's still hope. There's still something to look forward to. But with the Three of Wands here, this is that expansion and that growth. So, you know, I see some of you, yes, maybe healing from this, slowly moving on from this, but you're still healing and you're still moving forward. You're still moving on from whatever might have caused you some heartache. You know, this could be a loss. You know, and if this is like a loss of a loved one, you know, I absolutely send you my condolences. But I do see you actually healing from this. Now, what's very interesting is in the recent past, I do have the Moon. So for some of you, this could definitely have been your intuition very strong here in the recent past. You could have been very much listening to your intuition. For some of you, you could have had some very vivid dreams in the recent past. Also, you know, this is more of an emotional energy. So for some Sagittarius, this certainly could have been you more emotional in the recent past. The Moon does represent the unknown. It does like to keep things hidden. It can be a tricky energy. So for some Sagittarius, you might have been dealing with some uncertainty when it comes to a particular situation. For a very small number of you, you know, something could have come to light. You know, and this also, you know, because the Moon represents the unknown, this can be that, you know, secretive sort of energy. So for some Sagittarius, you could have learned about a secret could have been revealed, or, you know, this could have been some sort of secretive energy here that some of you could have been dealing with. Also, you know, you could have been dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces individual in the recent past. Now, crowning you, though, this is good, though, because this is in the past, this energy. And again, I see you moving on from this. Crowning you now, which is really positive, is the King of Wands. So you're your fiery self, Sag. No matter if you're male or female, this is great. Very, very creative. And also with the Moon here in the recent past, this is creativity as well. So very, very creative, more passionate. More passionate, ready to move forward. The King of Wands, you know, when he wants something, he's going to go after it. So Wands represent action. So I think that for some of you, you're fired up, you're optimistic. You know, Wands people are very optimistic people. So, you know, I really like seeing this crowning you, Sag. You're optimistic. For some of you, you're very passionate and you're ready to move forward. And I think that you're ready to move away from a difficult time within your life. We have the Ten of Swords coming up in the near future. Now, for some of you, this is good because this is the end of a difficult chapter. The worst is behind you. You've gone through the worst of something, and now I feel like you're closing the door on a difficult time within your life. Tens represent cycles that are completing, so you're completing a difficult time within your life. This is you moving on. You're optimistic, you're fired up, you're moving forward. For a very, very, very small number of you, and I'm talking about very small number of you, but I do have to mention it because, you know, even if there's one person that relates to this energy in that way, you know, I'm doing my job. So with the moon here and the 10 of swords here, and then with these threes and knowing, you know, what's underneath the emperor here at the bottom of the deck, there could have been some betrayal, something that was hidden, or there was some confusion surrounding this situation previously. Something could be coming to light. You could be learning something, and there could be a very small number of Sagittarius that could feel betrayed at this time. But I do think that, you know, for some of you, you've already gone through that. You've already learned of something that could have been quite difficult. You know, for some of you, learning about a third person, but this is that cycle or that difficult time within your life, Sag, coming to an end. And with the King of Wands crowning you, this is you taking action. You're making moves. You know, I don't see you staying in this energy for too long. This is a king who's very creative. He's passionate. He's fiery. You know, he's not a king who's going to sit there and dwell on something. You know, he's not very emotional. He's going to make some moves here. So I like that the King of Wands is crowning you. In the position of your power, honestly, you have the Five of Swords. And for some of you, you know, this isn't bad. For some of you, this is more of an aggressive approach. I think you're sick of dealing with whatever situation this is. And this is you now, Sag, getting a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more fiery. And I like that. The Five of Swords is a person who is more aggressive. They're going to do whatever they have to do to be successful with reaching a goal. Literally, whatever they have to do. So for some Sagittarius, that's how you're going to relate to this energy. This is in the position of your power. So for some of you, you're getting a little bit more aggressive. You're going to do whatever you have to do to be successful with maybe landing this new job or moving to this new home or starting something new within your life, something that for some of you you're trying to manifest. For other Sagittarius, you know, you could have learned of some sort of deception or something like that. And this is you putting your foot down. The Five of Swords can be you drawing a line in the sand, putting your foot down, giving someone an ultimatum. So for some of you, you're going to be relating to this that way. This can also be conflicts, deception. For some of you, and it could be from a water sign, because we have this King of Cups here. And this is the position of how people are viewing you. We have the King of Cups. And it could be you having some conflicts with this person. It could be you drawing a line in the sand, giving this King of Cups an ultimatum. But also this could be matters of the heart with the King of Cups, how people are viewing you. This king is more emotional, but even if something is bothering him, he's very much in control of his emotions. So on the surface, he's very calm, cool, and collected. So this is how people are viewing you. Maybe very calm and collected on the surface. Not revealing too much emotionally, but I do feel like for some of you, you could be having issues with a water sign person, male or female, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. In your hopes and fears, we have the Hanged Man. So I think that some of you are fearing having to wait any longer, and then some of you are hoping for that enlightenment, that clarity in regards to maybe a particular situation. And the final outcome, we have the Three of Cups. This is the energy that you're leaving the month of December with and you're starting the new year with. And this is very positive. This is a much lighter energy. So this is celebrations. This is, you know, family gatherings and get-togethers. You know, for some of you, this is you going out. This is you being more social, spending time with, you know, friends. So this is really, really positive. This is also a successful energy. So for some Sagittarius, you might feel as though you want to celebrate something at this time. And I did pull an additional card because I want to know more about exactly what this is. And the card that came up for you, Sag, is the King of Pentacles. So this is, you know, this is really great. For some of you, you could be landing a new job. You might have literally just found out right at the end of the year, and you're going to be starting the new year with maybe starting a new job. This could be a raise. This could be a promotion. For some Sagittarius, maybe you're going to be hanging out with maybe a King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual. For some of you, maybe you're getting away from a water sign individual. You could be moving towards an earth sign individual. This could simply be a friend for some of you that you're just spending time with. For others, this is you wanting to celebrate maybe some good news on the financial front. This is very, very positive. I like this. So this is how you're ending the month, Sag. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, in the challenge position, this could absolutely be, you know, what you're waiting on, waiting for something to progress, maybe financially, waiting on this offer. This could be it now coming through right at the end of the month here. So this is really nice. So financially, I think it's going to be a great month for you. Emotionally, I think you're healing. I think that you got the more tricky energy out of the way. This is, you know, this is good that this energy is behind you. And I see you ending a difficult time within your life, Sag. All right, additional guidance for Sagittarius for December 2016. There you go. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. I'm going to pull you an additional romance angel card, Sag. Additional guidance for Sagittarius in regards to love and relationships for December 2016. Sagittarius, December. All right. Okay. Very interesting. So the additional guidance that I have for you, Sag, is goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finish one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Yes, we know that you've gone through some difficulties, but you know, it was meant to happen because maybe there's some doors or some relationships that are meant to come to an end. You know, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So I think that, you know, yes, for many of you, you're going through a lot of change, but it's going to be worth it. You know, maybe those challenges you've dealt with, or, you know, those people that you've had to let go of, it's all meant to be, because there's something wonderful that's coming in for you. A new and even better part is beginning here. And the additional romance angel card that I have for you is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this isn't always an ex. This can just simply be a friend. Someone that maybe, for some Sagittarius, you've known for many years. This could be a person you're reconnecting with. Now, they could be an earth sign, or they could have earth in their chart, or they might not be an earth sign at all. This person just might be, you know, established, you know, financially. They could be well off. This could be a business owner. With the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, this could be an older gentleman for some of you. They could be an Aries as well, but there's someone from your past that's coming back. So if, unfortunately, Sag, if a relationship has come to an end, I think it was meant to happen because you have someone else that's coming in, and I think that this is going to be a better fit for you. So someone's coming back, and I feel like this is very positive. Okay? So Sag, I do hope that you found this reading helpful. I do wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.